A child is born in North Korea, but the moment this innocent baby takes its first breath, it's declared a traitor. North Korea is known worldwide for having some of the strictest laws on earth, and some are so bizarre they're hard to even believe. Elections happen, but you're only allowed to vote for one person. If you don't vote for him, straight to prison. There's only one TV channel. And no, you can't change it. North Korea may be the only country in the world where you can be jailed not for committing a crime, but simply for thinking about it. Welcome back to RLR Story. Until 1945, Japan ruled over all of Korea for 35 years. After World War II, Korea was split into two, North Korea and South Korea. The North came under Soviet influence, and the South leaned toward the United States. In 1948, the leadership of the Kim dynasty began with Kim Il-sung, and the country was named the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. But democracy never existed here. In 1950, North and South Korea fought in what became known as the Korean War. But even when the war ended, no peace treaty was ever signed. So, technically, the two Koreas are still at war. Since the beginning, only one family has held power in North Korea. First Kim Il-sung, then his son Kim Jong-il, and now his grandson Kim Jong-un. Each ruler has enforced harsher laws to protect their throne. Fear and punishment are their tools. They pass rules to make sure citizens don't get impressed by South Korea or Western culture. And today, we'll take a look at some of the strangest rules still in place. For example, in 2024, North Korea banned sunglasses and wedding dresses in public places like metro stations. Instead of music, speeches from the Kim family are broadcast. And during these broadcasts, no one is allowed to speak or make noise. If someone is caught watching South Korean dramas or Hollywood films, they can be sent to labor camps or face harsh punishments. These bans are part of a campaign against ideological contamination to stop foreign ideas from influencing their people. People in North Korea don't get access to the internet, only a closed internal network called Kwangmyong. Even that is heavily monitored. The government watches what people see, read, and discuss. Making international phone calls without government permission is illegal. All TV, radio, and newspapers are state-run. There's no private media. These media outlets only praise the government, glorify the Kim dynasty, and portray foreign countries, especially the U.S., as enemies. From childhood, North Koreans are taught to hate America and its allies. Even hairstyles are regulated. Only approved styles are allowed, and everyone is told what's acceptable. Wearing jeans, dyeing hair, or putting on flashy clothes, banned. Doing so can lead to punishment, and the clothing can be confiscated. Even eating certain foods is restricted. Hot dogs are banned for being American, and tteokbokki is banned for being South Korean. Traveling from one city to another, you need a government permit. Without it, travel is illegal. Only elite government officials and close allies of Kim Jong-un can get a North Korean passport. Ordinary citizens can't even dream of leaving the country. Property, houses, shops, everything belongs to the state. People can use them only with government approval. Practicing religion is illegal. Churches exist, but only to fool outsiders into thinking there's religious freedom. Anyone caught actually worshiping is sent to labor camps. If someone tries to oppose the regime or speak out against the Kim dynasty, not only will they be punished, their entire family will be imprisoned, and that punishment can extend across 3 generations. Even if a person's grandchild is born decades later, they will still be labeled a traitor if their ancestor ever opposed the regime. Government spies live in every neighborhood, apartment complex, and home, constantly watching the people. Here's the most disturbing part. You can be sent to prison just for thinking about committing a crime. If someone reports your thoughts, It's like cutting off your own legs. Weekly self-criticism sessions are mandatory. In these sessions, people must publicly admit their mistakes in front of a group, saying things like, "I hid someone's weakness from the government," or "I didn't praise Kim Jong-un enough," or "I was impressed by something foreign." Then the group criticizes them. Voting is mandatory, but there's only one candidate, chosen by the government. Anyone who doesn't vote is labeled a traitor. Elections aren't about choosing leaders, they're loyalty tests. When 100% of citizens vote for one candidate, the regime uses it as proof of unity and strength. Even a National Assembly, called the Supreme People's Assembly, doesn't make decisions. It just rubber stamps Kim Jong-un's orders. Every North Korean citizen must memorize the 10-point ideological principles of the regime. If you hesitate while reciting them, you're called a traitor. Every single point includes Kim Il-sung's name. TVs are set to state-run channels only, like Korean Central Television. Imported TVs have their NTSC tuners disabled, so foreign channels can't be accessed. Even bicycles need registration and license plates. To ride one, you must pass a road safety test and get a license. Wearing clothes with foreign logos, slogans, or flags is banned. The regime views them as signs of dangerous foreign influence. Even tourists face strict rules. They must have a government-approved guide with them at all times. Can only visit approved locations. Can't freely talk to locals. Can't take unauthorized photos. And must get permission before conducting any interviews. People are allowed to have phones and computers, but USB drives, memory cards, and phone contents are checked regularly. If foreign content is found, punishment follows. A disturbing social classification system called Songbun decides your future from birth. It's based on your family history. There are 3 classes. Core. Family is loyal to Kim Il-sung's revolution or war veterans. They get the best jobs, cars, and housing. Wavering. Regular workers or farmers with no strong political past. They live modest lives. Many of these rules may no longer exist, or they might have been religious ties or even more terrifying to South Korea. We don't have updated information, and given the because this knowledge comes from people who escaped North Korea 10 minutes and 38 seconds with the help of even utilities like electricity, different areas are still being rationed. Some brave North Koreans have at age 17 footage and data. 10 years of military service China. Is mandatory. We hope you like citizen and share this video male from RLR Story. And thank you so much for your kind support in the comments on the death anniversaries of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. It's mandatory to cry. If someone doesn't, their loyalty is questioned. Every home must have portraits of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, which must be cleaned regularly. Children are made to memorize the Kim family speeches in schools as part of ideological training. North Korea is so cut off from the world. It even has a different calendar called the Jewish calendar. Starting from 1912, the birth year of Kim Il-sung. So while it's 2025 for the rest of us, it's year 113 in North Korea. The North Korean regime is so isolated for many reasons. Fear that its people might turn against the government if they learn about the outside world. International sanctions due to their nuclear program, which have pushed the country into deeper isolation.